Hey, Bible Fellowship leaders, wanted to encourage you this week on a couple of things. First of all, this coming Sunday night is our Bible Fellowship leadership meeting. We will be in the atrium of the Rock, and we need homemade ice cream. Many of you may have signed up to bring that, but we need to make sure that we have plenty of homemade ice cream because this is going to be a great night. If for some reason you haven't signed up as a teacher, as an administrator, prayer coordinator, but you want to bring ice cream, please let Vicki know here at the church office. Just shoot her a quick email, and we'd love to have that. And then come Sunday with your class and with your team and be ready to meet as we fellowship and as we meet as teams. I just wanted to encourage you about our lesson. Last week we saw where God answered Elijah's prayer, came down, and God destroyed the prophets of Baal, and he accepted Elijah's sacrifice, and he was proven to be the Lord God. But immediately afterwards, Jezebel gets wind of this, and she threatens Elijah's life. And Elijah goes into a time of fear and depression. And that's real life, folks, for us to share with our classes, that God can use us in a great way, but we still struggle with our human nature. And depression and fear can be a part of that. And scriptures like Timothy that says God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and love and of self-control. 1 Timothy 2:7. I believe that's right. But just encouraging people, hey, God still comes and ministers to us even in the time of our struggle. And if you look through, you see how God so mercifully comes to Elijah. He doesn't speak to him in the earthquake. He doesn't speak to him in the wind. He doesn't speak to him in the fire, but he speaks to him in the still small voice. And what does God do? God encourages him, and he says, hey, first of all, you're not alone. Okay, so don't be afraid. You're not alone. And second of all, I've got something for you to do. I'm going to have you go back and ordain Jehu, and I'm going to go back and have you ordain Hazel so that they will carry out the rest of my plan. And there's 7,000 Israelites that are with you, Elijah, that have not bowed their knee to Baal. God in mercy comes to us when we need it. And he reminds us, don't be afraid. He is with us. And our people need to be encouraged. Hey, wherever we are, maybe some people even may share a little bit in this lesson, or maybe you could share a little bit of how God ministered to you in the time of maybe a darker time in your life, or maybe a struggle that you had, and how God reminded you that he was with us. Matthew 28, lo, I am with you always, even to the end of the age. Hope you guys have a great Sunday, and see you Sunday afternoon for our leadership meeting.